But first, we start with this Newsmax Now update. President Obama is headed to Estonia today for the first leg of a European trip that will also take him to Wales for a crucial NATO summit later this week. The president plans to reassure the Baltic states that NATO and the United States will stand with them should Russian forces invade member states, as they have done in Ukraine. It will be the second visit ever to Estonia by an American president. Two member NATO nations, Poland and Germany, collectively sent a strong message to Russia ahead of this week's pivotal NATO summit. Yesterday, leaders from both nations condemned Russia's increasingly aggressive involvement in the Ukraine. This as they mark the 75th anniversary of Germany's invasion of Poland, which set off World War II. We had that video up on the screen a few moments ago. The German president said that Vladimir Putin is effectively severing its relationship with Europe. Polish leaders have pressed other nations for, quote, courage and determination in opposing those who threaten international order, peace, and freedom. This week's key NATO summit could see an assurance or an alliance boosted by the presence of ex-communist states.
We urge Russia to cease its illegal military actions, stop its support to armed separatists, and take immediate and verifiable steps towards de-escalation of this grave crisis.
NATO Chief Anders Fogh Rasmussen there. Also, to deter Russia from going any further, NATO has announced a new, quote, rapid response force made up of about 4,000 troops. The troops are capable of moving on 48 hours' notice. NATO troops will be located in Eastern European countries closer to Russia. The move also comes with increased military exercises in the region. And the bankruptcy battle in Detroit begins today. The trial will decide if the Motor City can wipe out billions of dollars in debt. The case revolves around a document that lays out the city's plans to pay off thousands of creditors. One of the key factors here, getting retirees to agree to massive pension cuts. Detroit is the largest American city to ever enter bankruptcy. And the FBI says it will investigate the possible hacking of hundreds of nude photos of several female celebrities. Those pics were then posted online over the weekend. The pictures were allegedly obtained when someone hacked into the celebrities' Apple iCloud accounts. The leaked photos include actress Jennifer Lawrence, Scarlett Johansson, and swimsuit model Kate Upton. Apple says they also are conducting their own investigation. And police are still investigating a DUI case involving a Greyhound bus driver. Take a look here. Florida Highway Patrol arrested 59-year-old Richard Campbell and charged him with driving under the influence after he failed a field sobriety test. It all started when a terrified passenger called 911 after noticing the driver's erratic behavior. She said he could barely stay awake. It could take another 30 miles before Highway Patrol could safely pull over the vehicle as it made its way towards South Florida. Greyhound bus lines say they have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to substance abuse. The bus driver has since apologized. More news ahead in 30 minutes. I'm John Bachman. Now back to Midpoint.